What's up, guys? I'm Rachel Warrell. I'm a real estate agent here in Northwest Florida, and in today's video I'm going to give you my top 5 hurricane survival tips that I hope you never have to use. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, before I get started, just a little background. We're coming up on the second anniversary of when Category 5 Hurricane Michael made landfall, and it actually, the east side hit Mexico Beach, and then Panama City, that area, Tyndall Air Force Base, got the west side. And to be honest with you, we are still in the process of recovering from Hurricane Michael. It was very devastating. I've been through, one other major hurricane, and that was Hurricane Ivan in 2004 in Pensacola, which was a very scary storm. But I've never seen anything like Hurricane Michael before, and I hope I never do ever again, because that was awful. But I did learn a lot, so I'm going to give you some 5 quick tips on what you should do before a hurricane and after a hurricane. Tip is to go around your house and your property and take a short video. Keep the videos small so that you can email yourself the videos and easily share them, but go through your rooms. You don't have to talk, but just so that you've got good pictures and video of what your home looks like, just in case you have any damage. That's very helpful. I actually had neighbors who completely lost their home, and they were on a cruise, and while they were on a cruise, they had their daughter go to their house before Hurricane Michael hit, and she videoed their whole house, thankfully, because their house was a total loss, and they were just able to give that to their insurance company. My second piece of advice is to prepare. Okay, so even if you are going to evacuate, go ahead and get the phone number for your insurance company, have your policy number, your documents on hand, so that you are able to get in touch with your insurance company right after the storm takes place, because the longer you wait, the further in line you get. Also, if you are going to stay, make sure that you have fresh water. Fill up your bathtubs with water. And that is not for drinking, but in case any main water lines are broken, you need to be able to flush toilets. So that is why they tell you to fill up your bathroom. We were without running water for a few weeks after Hurricane Michael. We didn't have to live in our house. Thankfully, we stayed at family's house that had running water, but yeah, the people that did stay had to make do with what water they had, and bottled water and filtered water is hard to come by. So just make sure that you've got, bathtubs filled up or water jugs filled up so you can flush your toilets just in the event. Also, fix the flat. It's really important. You think all of these roofing nails, there's debris and tires, so you'll get a lot of flat tires. So have a portable air pump and fix a flat. I can't tell you how helpful that is right after a storm. Third tip is go around your house. If you're evacuating, even if you're staying, but go around your house and close all of the doors, the indoor doors in your house. There's 2 reasons for that. One, that if a window does blow out in one of your bedrooms or rooms, if you have the indoor door closed, it helps mitigate the damage. For instance, one of my windows in my guest bedroom blew out. I had shut all the interior doors in my house, so all of the wind-driven rain stayed contained in that one room. Same thing for my spare bathroom upstairs. The window blew out. So anywhere where you can close the door, do it, because it helps mitigate damage. Also, it helps keep the pressure in your house at an even level, so it helps mitigate further damage, because if you've got open windows and airflow through your house, it can actually cause further damage, roof damage. So just keep that in mind. Go through the house, shut all the doors. My 4th tip is for after the storm. I didn't find this out until after Hurricane Michael, when all of our cell phone towers were taken out. Verizon, I have Verizon, which is the best cell phone carrier in this area, but all of their towers were destroyed. A few people, if you had AT&T, could use their cell phone. It was kind of spotty, but I learned that any car with OnStar satellite service, you can connect to the internet and also use or do internet calls over that satellite in the car. So it doesn't matter if you don't pay for it now, you can activate it. Actually, OnStar for our area actually waived the fees. And so any car with OnStar satellite, you can make calls over the internet and then, you know, have internet. So you can email your insurance company claim documents and pictures. That was huge for us. I could, you know, call my dad and say, hey, I'm okay. But yeah, that's something I didn't know. I hope you guys don't ever have to use that, but in the event, OnStar satellite. Fifth and final tip is after the storm, before you start cleaning up and mitigating the damage, make sure that you go through and take video and pictures of all the damage. That's what I did. So I had a lot of wind-driven rain in my house, and I had pictures of other people's kids in my living room. It's just all the windows, all the houses getting destroyed, but just take pictures of that and then do what you can do to mitigate the damage. Get the water out of the house, bleach. I mean, Florida, moisture equals mold. So make sure that you do all that you can to keep the damage as minimal as possible until you can get, you know, contractors, licensed, vetted contractors to come and help you, you know, replace your roof or your windows. I hope you found this video helpful, and, you know, again, I hope no one needs to use any of these tips, but in case you do, I hope you find it helpful. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm Rachel Warrell. I'm always available for any questions you may have. My phone number is 850-896-5899. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.